OMGs, OMGs.
Yeah, we got this.
OMGs,
That time again.
OMGs, OMGs.
I'm getting the Ed and Joey Mrs. OMG. My lovely husband, you know, in my OMG. And together you can call us the OMG. Sit back, relax, and sip your tea. We keep you company.
OMGs, 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 OMGs.
Welcome to our channel, OMGs. Welcome to our channel, OMGs. Welcome to our channel, OMGs. Welcome to our channel, OMGs. OMGs, 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 OMGs.
Hi guys. Oh,
Come on. My brother's on stress.
we're back in bed.
Oh boy.
It's been a long time that we've done us in bed.
I'm so tired.
We was actually legit tiredness, it's real.
You understand? So we just have to.
I'm tired, but he's tireder.
Because of what is the patriotism for? See, I'm saying,
What's that even mean?
because of our patriotism to the
Because
vlog.
we had said that we are posting
You know what I'm
videos.
saying? Because of our patriotism to the vlog. So what patriotism is for country? What will be vlogs? You should get what I'm saying.
I don't care. But
I feel that it's so easy preparing for my that show thing is like
David, I'm really hot.
if you're new,
The fan is off, so I'm flipping out.
but just for us to finish now.
No, I'm just saying, I'm expressing that I'm hot.
Oh, yeah, tell me that.
Yeah.
So today's video might not just be long like that and everything, you know. But it's all good, you know. We want to keep bringing it. Maybe I want to speak more today. What are we talking about?
You really start saying it. What are we talking about?
I didn't start saying it. I just, what am I just so focused on the video? Do you people should watch? You understand? I was going to say thank you. I think we're almost. I think we're on 6,000 subscribers or something.
Amazing.
Thank you guys.
Actually amazing.
Please be as active as your subscription, as you subscribe. Yeah.
Watch the videos,
What are you
basically.
talking about, babe?
You tell me.
I mean, every episode I'll be telling you.
Wow. Is it every episode, really? It's not every episode. Calm down.
Yes,
Calm down, babe.
okay, but we had to let our.
Nanny go. And she's been with us for like, what? Almost a year and a half. Yeah, I had to let her go. She's been with us for almost a year and a half. Which is like, which is like 10 years in the nanny game because, usually you got to change them sometimes you have to change them more regularly than that. But I had to let her go because
So I want to reverse to the video you made. The first video you made that you said your house help is not a slave, you know.
yeah,
If you can watch that video on our page, says how you should take care, and like just treat them like your own family and everything.
we're not quite family,
You get what I mean?
but
Because-
but like it's it's finding that balance, treating them well.
Even like your own family does not mean family. I should be used to guys. Yeah, my family, my guy. You guys,
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
Anyways, so now there's a flip side to the story, in the sense that what if you're actually treating them right and you're trying to like
push
not-
them to be better.
and they are not even now.
They don't want to be better. So basically, with the person that we had, she, obviously when I first got her, if I remember, was about 8 months, and I just I needed someone that was going to be efficient, help me around the house, and
She's amazing. She's industrious and all that.
exactly. So when she came, the first day that she came, she was very efficient and really on it kind of thing. And the reason why we had her for so long was because she was good. She was very helpful. But, over time, your needs change. Like, the child's needs change and everything. So even though I'm at home, I work from home and everything, I'm still, I'm very much involved. So is my husband. He's home, he works from home as well. So we're both very involved. We're there. Someone's always at home. She's never left on her own with the nanny. That's just purely our reasons. But, she can't read and write. Some people may say, why would you hire someone that can't read and write? Because at that time, I just really needed someone that I could trust to look after my child, even when I'm in the shower, that I know is not pinching my child.
I don't even support that question.
Huh.
The person that carried and raised, the way when you said people will be like,
Some people may ask, because the
person that cannot read and write is the person. Do you understand?
So absolutely.
If everybody does not hire, who will not hire the wait? Let me finish.
If
everybody does not hire, who will not hire the person? So that's not the point. The point is probably you are now the one. Like maybe you are meant to even try to help that person for
to get that
do you
point.
understand? So
yeah, but I'm saying that.
I just corrected that. Continue. I'm on your team.
Okay, yeah, I know. Yeah. But the reason why I said that for those that might question it is and I would understand that question in a place where the system really works. That wouldn't happen. Someone that can't read and write wouldn't work with a child as a nanny because it's dangerous. It could be considered dangerous. Like, they would give them the wrong things. There's many different reasons why you shouldn't do that. But as the situation that we find ourselves in, that happens. And as long as you find someone that their head is on pretty straight, it doesn't really. And you're very involved.
Anyway.
I know we don't want to focus on that, but I'm just trying to explain that side of things.
I don't even want us to talk about her too much, so it's not really exactly
about her.
It's just about so the first video she made talked about how you should treat
them well, and
at that time there were a lot of things saying that people always segregate their house help from like their children.
Yeah, we'd gone out.
Feel like an outcast.
Yeah, we had gone out and we'd seen like a family eating, and their house help was like sitting.
Oh, were we the one that saw? We heard this. It was just we heard this story.
No, but I'd seen it as well.
Oh,
I'd seen it. Yeah. I'd seen it as well, and it always makes me feel uncomfortable. That kind of stuff.
So yeah, so treat your housemates, blah blah blah. So there's now a flip side. I'm trying not to forget. That's why we brought this up. So it's not about talking about her exactly, but the thing is, everything we said, we did with her. And she's actually amazing. Blah blah blah. Treated her like family. We her birthday, we got her cake. We try not to pay her below minimum wage, and there are some other benefits. Make her comfortable. But now here is the thing: what if we are now trying to make somebody take somebody out of that box, kind of make somebody, but it's almost as if they are not ready for. For instance, the first thing that came up was you say you saw people, and they say it's common, when you are eating with your family, they segregate classmates and everything. But that's one thing she
was used to.
She was doing naturally. We'll be eating, and she'll be eating in the kitchen. And I enforced it, and I made it the law because I didn't want family to see her somehow she's inferior or something, because nobody is inferior. All of us are just positioning. So I made it a rule that she must
sit at the table.
Sit at the table.
Really, she had to force her.
Sit at it. What?
Really, she had to force her, because I kept telling her, but she wouldn't listen.
Because we had said it times with her number that why we be eating in the kitchen, but she kept on. Even when we say come and eat, whenever she got a chance, she would still go to eat alone and everything. But we tried to. So we brought to the dining table whenever we are eating. You get no for us to left out. Then during the day, she would just sit outside when she's done. Just sit at the veranda, just begin. Most times I'll be like, I come inside, turn on the TV.
Yeah, because we hardly watch. We hardly watch TV. Yeah.
So my and a lot of other things like that, you are trying to make them feel comfortable. You understand? Because there's no reason for what's that word? Segregation. That's the best word that can come to mind. You understand? All of us are humans. Nobody is better than the other. And I believe that everything in life is time. Anybody, the person that got there first, does not mean another person will not get. So that's my philosophy. So my point now is, in as much as you try your best to treat someone right, because you are also making an example for your child and everything. The way they should, because we don't want her to see herself as better than anyone. We want her to be nice and all that. And because so in as much as you try to do that, so how do you handle it when
after over a year the person is still of that mindset?
It's not even about timing. It's almost like the person is just resisting. The more you try to pull them, the more they just want to sit in that confinement.
Time is valid. time is valid because like she's been with us for so long.
Now we decided to let her go. Like she had foreseen, because she's the one really focused on all this, and she has foreseen it from time that okay, yeah, a point will come that you actually need to be able to read. Because family like books, and when you get, and again, even if she doesn't like books, we try, like there's a custom. Okay, we should talk about that separately. We don't really allow family watch TV like that. We allow like watch TV maybe 2 hours a week or something. You get, not even up to 2 hours. You get, and she's so used to it that she's not really. Although she sees TV, she will watch, but she's not somebody that will come and disturb you. So she prefers to read and all that stuff, you know. So you would need person in that capacity. But it's not even still an issue that she can't read. But now the issue is, in the midst of everything we still try to do, we pay her salary, then we still now paid for school for her to go.
Yeah.
Adult school.
Yeah, I found an adult school that wasn't.
We put her in school and everything, and
they put her in school
separately.
And mind you, the time we put her in school was a time when we were away in the UK for 3 months. So she just used to come 3 times a week to clean and stuff, and she would come from home.
And I was home alone, so there was really nothing to do.
And her house isn't too far, and the school was very close to her house. Okay, so we put her in school, and I got back, and there wasn't much of an improvement, and she didn't want to continue school.
So that was the thing. Like there was really no willingness and everything. So it's more or less like she was just comfortable in the small confinement of circle and everything.
Yeah.
Like it's more or less like kind of out of our hands and everything. Like, it feels so bad to actually let her go, but that's why I brought up this topic today and tried to ask a question that okay, what would you do in that kind of situation when okay, you're really but everything, like everything you try to do to help, you know, it's almost like it's thrown back in your face, or you know, and at the same time we need to move like
move forward.
Do you understand? Like, cause
even like
things are lagging in the sense of what we really need her for and everything.
Yeah, because she's not able to engage Fermi how Fermi needs her to. Fermi would be crying, she'd be bored, and like whilst we're busy working, it's just
And I tried, I tried so much not to let her go in the sense that I suggested that okay, we get somebody that will be reading for Fermi and she'll be doing, but there was really nothing else to do. But even at that, I don't mind. But the major thing that got to me, like the major thing that okay, I didn't just put my up to it and I was like okay, maybe she has to go, is the fact that she's not a bad person, she's cool and everything, but that's unwillingness to that comfort
and
in
pride.
that same spot.
And pride.
I don't know about pride. Yeah, the one that says pride.
There was a lot of pride in the fact, like when I had discussed it with her, because I brought it up, the whole thing of going to school again, and I said that, you know, okay, if you go back to school and you do well, we can increase your salary. Like I tried to use that as an incentive for her to go back. That, you know, go back to school, increase your salary. Let me know what you think. She never got back to me. She didn't say anything about it. She was not interested, basically. And for me, it's like there's nothing else I can do. If I need somebody that has vision. As much as, you know, the start out in life might be quite difficult, but the ultimate goal is that, you know, we need to do better. So if I'm trying to inspire you to better yourself, but you're not feeling inspired, then this is not the place for you.
Anyways, like I said from the beginning, I don't really, although it's kind of something like that, I don't want it to be like, well, we just
no, we're not attacking.
No,
at all.
But why I brought this up was I want to throw the question now. Like, so how do you go up? Oh, up neighbor. How do you go about that? You understand? Like, that be the issue for me.
What would you guys have done?
So the issue for me was just that comfort in being in that same sport and everything. You know, even there was a time we were thinking of okay, setting up, like, do you get, we not set up negative, set up positive. We asked her, okay, what would you want to do? And she couldn't say and everything. You know, so like I just keep trying to see. And let me say, even that school fees that we had to pay.
We have money. Amen. We have money. Amen.
So the thing is, how would you handle that? What would you do in that situation? You understand? You know, because again, the influence matters. You get the kind of influence we want our daughter, which is, but she's really good with her. Like we go out to live in the house and all that. Not with our daughter, with our daughter anyway, anyways. But it's not like she will harm her, but it's just our thing. You get. So she's not a bad person and everything, but that's just the thing for me. Like, you know, Like I'm a very compassionate person from childhood and everything. So I do not like. I try to do what I can to try make somebody better and everything. But what if the person is just resisting all that and everything?
Resisting.
So what would you have done? You get basically the major issue is the fact that
she didn't want to move. She didn't want to better herself.
Yeah.
That was actually
you needed her to better herself.
And it's so funny because that's never been a complaint that I've heard anybody else make. I'm sure that most people
we try to do all the main work for her in the sense that, okay, for example, say that school, we don't worry, we won't take it out of your salary. All you need to do is go and just make an effort, but we weren't seeing the effort and everything. And again, like, you know, so what would you let's say all of us in the world, we've agreed now that no segregation, like the fact that somebody is your house help doesn't mean they're beneath you. It's just, so let's say all of us have agreed and you are trying to now leave that no segregation, but the person is not accepting it. What do you do? How do you
what do you guys do?
But we just have to let her go, man.
It was sad, but you know, it's one of those things.
So are we wicked? Should we not have let her go?
I
brought this. I think it's the first time I'm really bringing, like, we talk about personal things, but but this is the first time I'm bringing a full story here because I want to hear your views. Should we have done that? Shouldn't we have done that? What would you have done? You know, what would Jesus do?
What would Jesus do? And that's what I kept thinking, like, you know, God, like, what would you want us to do?
That's why I did I tried to, you know.
But now I kept thinking about.
At the end of the day, we just let her go.
Yeah, because you know when it's like when you take the word to this town and they don't want to hear it, you dust your feet. So and that's what I kept hearing. It sounds deep, but I just felt like when you're trying to help somebody and they don't want your help, then you leave them. You can't force them to do something that they don't want to do. So, but you know, what do you guys think? Let us know.
And again, like we know she needs the job, she needs the money and everything. You understand?
But it's like, okay, another thing. I was starting to sense that she was frustrated, and I was worried about her.
Okay, I forgot to say that.
Yeah, I was worried about her. You know, I'd noticed some things like
every time
she would she was screwing her face, and she was talking to herself. This was already happening like for a while, and I'll be like, I'm saying to her that, you know, what's happened? Like, why are you talking to yourself? Like, she's like, no, that's, you know, this happened or whatever. But it's like she would, or I would catch her just like went into just sighing and stuff. But like, so I was now worried about her mental health. Like, I felt like this job is really getting to her. And I spoke to her, I said that, you know, I can see that you're really over this job. And she is tired of it. But obviously she doesn't want to be tired of it because we treat her well. But it's like, you know, when it's like you want to move forward but you don't know how to.
Do you understand? Exactly. So she was tired of it. Okay, that was what got us to ask her, what would you want to do? So this is even us helping, like, okay, we are not selfish, we are not even trying to keep you here. We are ready to help you, but what do you want to do? You don't know. Okay, how do you, we just figured out, we try to figure out how we help you to know, okay, you know how to read and write and you know how to do things, you know, so.
But
that's it. So this is quite serious.
It's actually quite serious.
So there's no random moment to do because it's serious. So just drop your comments.
Let us know what you think. And what do you think that we should do to help? Like, we do. Charity work is great and everything, but how, you know, that's fantastic. But how do we as individuals, day-to-day people, help others that, you know, to move forward? You know, in order for our country to move forward, we need to help people that, you know, that are in difficult positions move forward. So what do we need to do? What should we do, you know, day to day as well?
Wow. This video is long already.
Thanks for watching, guys. And if you haven't subscribed already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and like this video if you like the video. See you guys in our next video. Bye.